It all where it happens. It's Adam Carroll that leads them around confidently. He's in a fine vein of form at the moment, is Adam Carroll. He loves this new A1GP car powered by Ferrari. He says it absolutely suits his driving style. He's relishing every second he gets in it.
Well, I think Adam, he's had such a difficult career in many respects, never having full funding, always having to do deals at the last minute. Thumbs up from Katie, so she's looking forward to seeing Danny Watts deliver for Team GBR after the huge disappointment in the sprint race when that ECU, I believe, was the problem, caused the electronic control of the gearbox to malfunction.
Yes, that's right. So very disappointing there. But watch Daniel Morad, as you say, Team Lebanon there at the back. Very unusual to see Team Switzerland right at the very back. Just to remind you, that's a result of penalties applied from the earlier race today.
Here's a history lesson. 1968, Jackie Eakes won Le Mans. He walked at the echelon start. He walked from one side of the track, walked to his car, did his seat belts up. After 24 hours, he won the race. He was last at the first lap by about a minute. He won the race. Now, we've got 69 minutes here. Neil Yarney could do well just to take it easy. If he's got a chance, take it, but don't force the issue.
No, that's right. We'll wait to see what he can do. But Team Switzerland never to be counted out, particularly at this Sepang circuit. Now, Malaysia just waiting to move into line exactly onto their grid position, I think. This is a standing start, remember. So it's all about the hand clutch operation, dropping that clutch at the right moment and getting away well. Adam Carroll on the right for Team Ireland as we look at it there. Great Britain on the left. Now the last few cars just moving up into their allotted grid spaces. It's just taking a moment or two for the last few cars to actually be in position. The starter Peter Riches waits for them all to be where they ought to be, and there's Switzerland, the last of them. A flag from the back. Engine revs begin to rise. Red lights on. Lights out, away we go in Sepang, and it's a good start from Adam Carroll, but Lebanon as well. Poor start from Great Britain. Faris Fawzi from Malaysia has taken advantage. Oh, sweeps across almost into Portugal. You're riding with Switzerland heading down
Daniel
into turn
Moran,
one.
look at him trying to get up the inside in second place. Portugal third, Malaysia. Danny Watts swamped back in fifth. He got bogged down at the start.
Oh, India off, and so's China going around the outside. Narain Karthikeyan, what a miserable weekend he's having. Ireland leads, Lebanon in second place, Portugal third, and Malaysia fourth, and Switzerland battling to try and pick up some places.
He needs to be careful coming through turn 3, up into turn 4. He's got the pace, he's got the car. Car's fanning out all over the place, diving down the inside.
Oh,
Marco Andretti.
Andretti making a move on France there. Oh, Switzerland's been round. Round goes Switzerland, and the winner from earlier got a touch. It might have been from Indonesia, hard to tell, but round goes Neil Yarney.
And he may well have stole the edge of Neil Yarney, having been in the sprint race. Suddenly looks like it's all over halfway round. I did say he has to be careful.
Yeah, and it hasn't worked out for him, but Adam Carroll's making a break. Danny Watts, who started on the front row, dropped 3 places there, and it's now got to be a damage limitation exercise for a lap or two. Good stuff by Filipe Guimarães of Brazil. He's gone well from 12th on the grid.
Well, can you believe it?
No.
Win the sprint race, start at the very back. I did say, as Narain Karthikeyan also looks like India's out of the race as well. He got tagged from behind by China. What a miserable weekend. Safety car is on standby. Adam Carroll down at turn 14 leads this race by a second from Portugal. Daniel Morad third. He's dropped back behind Portugal somewhere on that opening lap.
Great Britain down to 5th. Netherlands are running in 6th place. And behind them we've got USA 7th, France in 8th, then Brazil and China. That's your top 10. And little attack safety car on circuit as Malaysia going on the attack here, trying to get past Lebanon, but he can't quite make it through, I don't think. And as they come across the line, they will be picked up by the safety car. Great reception for Faris Fawzi as he crosses the line in 4th place. They've never finished on the podium here at Sepang, the host nation. They have had a 4th place finish thanks to Alex Young before, but certainly Fawzi well positioned at the moment. But everybody backing off as they're picked up by safety car.
Everybody at the start, not surprisingly, used power boost, but Lebanon has used 2. There we see the Swiss car being craned away, and I mean, 1 minute jubilation, next minute, well, bitter disappointment. Love to see what happened. Was Neil tagged, or was he just a little bit too hot into turn 4?
Coming into this race, joined 2nd in the championship. Oh, and Monaco in trouble. Now, maybe he was involved down at that end. I don't know whether he got involved in that incident or a separate one.
Well, he started in the 6th row of the grid, 11th, so he technically should have been ahead of Switzerland, maybe just a separate incident.
Now, Neil's looking to, I wonder if there's anyone he's going to gesticulate at. No, he's a fairly laid-back character, but he can't be feeling too happy at the moment. Let's get down. We've got some news on Monaco from Diana. What can you tell us?
Okay, I'm down at Team Monaco, and they seem to be having a bit of a fuel problem on the car. They brought the car back in to check it out, and at the moment they can't tell me any more than that. They're all frantically looking around the car, and hopefully he will be going back out if they can fix that problem.
Thanks, Diana. Well, yeah, so it's not a damage problem, obviously. It's actually more of a technical problem.
Lights go out.
Yep.
Poor start from Danny Watts on the left. Great start from Farouz Fawzi. Another great start. Daniel Murad, absolutely perfect. Almost gets side by side with Ireland coming into turn one. Portugal goes down the outside, takes that fall. That confirms that third place, with Malaysia trying to get up the inside still.
What happens to India? Oh, contact there.
It was as Holland as Netherlands actually tagged India, and there was China who had to go the wrong way around, so apologies to Ho Ping Tung. He was an innocent party and all that.
Yeah, you'll see it here. India going around the outside. Watch this. Netherlands straight into... Now, did he get hit?
He may well have been hit by France behind.
Yeah, maybe he got a nudge from Loic Duval. Hard to tell there, but it certainly looks as though the Dutch car suddenly shot out.
Let's see if we can get another view. No, France is sufficiently away. They're 4 or 5 feet behind, and that was just something... Looked like a bit of oversteer. Car left 3 feet to the left and contact with the India car.
Yeah, so Jeroen Bleekemolen maybe just clipped the curb a bit heavily, but it looked like his mistake, and it's taken India out of the race. And well, that's hugely disappointing. What a miserable weekend they've had. They were hit from behind in the sprint race, so not a lot they can do about that. And now they've been knocked sideways in this one.
Yeah, Naren Karthikeyan wasn't particularly happy at the start of the sprint race, so that was a slightly separate issue. This one was just simply down to another car driving into the side of Naren Karthikeyan's India car, and that's a poor weekend for India. They'd hoped for much better.
So under safety car, another lap at least behind the safety car before we get the race underway once again. We're just going to take a little look back at what happened to Switzerland here, John. Let's pick it out. Turn 4.
Coming down into turn 4, just turns in. There's no well, did New Zealand have contact or no? I think he just got it wrong.
Yeah, it's hard. New Zealand wasn't that close turning in, was he? Let's have another
look
look
again and see. He's turning. This is on the opening lap. This is coming down into turn 13 and turn 14 on the opening lap, running behind Australia. So the Australia car would just, in fact, coming through turn 3 down into turn 4. So now look and see, nobody close to him on either side, and then suddenly, simply just maybe too much throttle too early in the corner.
Yeah, maybe. It certainly wasn't obvious that anybody hit him, so it may have been a mistake by Yanni. Desperate, of course, to make up places as quickly as possible. It always puts pressure on a driver in that situation. Very difficult to read. Whether he got a helping hand, whether he had a little tap from somebody. You mentioned New Zealand. They're down in 15th place, of course, because they have to start pretty much towards the back after qualifying low down in yesterday's session. So Earl Bamber, who was on the podium earlier today, of the podium finishers that we had earlier, the best placed one is now Team France in 8th place. So Loic Duval, there he is, just coming through the shop. He's the best placed of the earlier successful nation. But further back, there's Earl Bamber for Team New Zealand running in 15th. Mexico at the back at the moment because we've got Monaco into the pit. Safety car still out there and still in the very, very early stages of this race, of course. Some way to go even before we get into the first pit stop window. Lights are out though, I notice, I think, as the Ferrari heads around. And yes, so we will get... Oh no, the lights are still on, sorry, I was watching from the wrong angle there. So the lights are still on, we're looking for the car to remain out there for a little bit longer. Team Netherlands coming through. Jeroen Bleekemolen, his car doesn't seem to have been affected by that little nudge with India on the opening lap, so he's running in 6th place. Team USA did well, moving into 7th position, so there was a bit of a battle with them and France, and it looks as though Marco Andretti did get the advantage. Safety car will be coming in once we get round to the end of the lap. Team GBR have got a bit of work to do to make up for the start there, and as they come down the back straight, yes, the lights are out this time, and we are getting all set for a restart.
So it's all in the hands of Team Ireland. Adam Carroll, he will decide at what point he wants to go. No doubt they will all, the first 6 will be on power boost once again as they come down onto start-finish straight.
So on the power boost as well, Team Ireland beginning to ease away already, and it's Malaysia versus Lebanon that we're keeping an eye on here. That's the battle for third. The red and white colours of Lebanon definitely under pressure. The bright yellow car of Malaysia trying to go around the outside. Oh, it's a great move by Fawzi.
Yeah, well, down Lebanon, they were early on the brakes, gave Fawzi the easy opportunity on the outside of the corner to brake that little bit later. Daniel Murad did the right thing. He didn't go eyeball to eyeball with Farouz Fawzi. He thought longer and better of that particular situation.
Fawzi is fired up, there's no doubt about it. He's up into 3rd place now.
Danny Watts trying to find a way past Lebanon as well into turn 4. not far enough up alongside.
And he's got your own Blake breathing down his neck as well. Oh, the slide there. Did Danny get alongside?
He did.